Our conditions remaining bullish in this bull market. Bull market rank sitting at 26.52, still elevated in that upper extreme range of momentum at the end of the good strong rally that we've had over the last few years. Buy-sell ratios continuing to look strong here, also 1.39, weakening just a little bit here as these are starting to come back together again. We've got bulls in control at the moment, but as those start to widen, they often come back together again. They can certainly go to a lot more extreme location, which we haven't reached yet, potentially could here on a retest of the current levels that we're at right here. Let's jump over and look at the sentiment also in that elevated range. We moved up to 94, starting to retrace back a little bit. S&P 500, if we take a look at that chart pattern, it also had been in this extreme range. It had been all the way up in this upper range around that 200 area, and this is a normal type of pattern when we get to those extreme ranges. Instead of just reversing and heading low, even though it is in these extreme areas, it's typically just means it's going to work its way back into this buy zone. That's kind of what's happening here. Is you get a big run and it needs to pause, needs to rest for a minute and come back in, settle in. Seeing that happen here on S&P 500 with no aggressive selling and some small bottoming tail bars happening. We've got a significant support back down at 586 on SPY. Let's jump over and look at the sectors, continuing to see relative strength here where we've got the majority in uptrends and buy zones. We've got 3 in sell, 2 in hold. We're continuing to see commodities also get beat up right here. SLV, silver, continuing that deep retracement. Also seeing gold continuing that move higher. Also, as Bitcoin is moving higher, remember that on the muscle ETFs, you can go over here if you're interested in Bitcoin ETFs. There are a lot to choose from actually in this list. It's having a big run up, getting a little bit of a retracement here. So if the $90,000 Bitcoin price tag is a little hefty, an ETF may be a way to be able to take advantage of that. There are different leverage ETFs as well as variations on this same thing like blockchain. It's going to include different groups that are in blockchain as well as Bitcoin itself. Take some time and go through that list. If we jump over and look at the muscle stocks group today, a couple to point out. Top of the list is RNA, which has had a nice breakout pattern, pull a little bit of a retracement in that market pullback yesterday on that breakout on nice volume. Interesting price pattern, 12% move yesterday as it is one of the strongest ones in the database currently. We're also seeing nice strength here in ASTS, which is space mobile, interesting new technology as companies are working on things like space technology as far as space mobile, and also working on technology like Starlink, which has got an IPO coming up as well. Those are a couple of stocks to consider. Some nice looking names in that group today, a few more to choose from than the last couple of days, but spend some time there and take a look at that group. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.